in 3, 2, 1, go!
Robots are off on the field in that neutral zone. The fight to get as many fuel as possible from that collection in the middle of the field. We're seeing 461 rapidly shoot up into the air into that Red Alliance hopper, along with the human players from the Red Alliance and 4982, their alliance partner. Over on the Blue Alliance, we're seeing human players throw fuel up and over that alliance wall, as well as 1646 shooting their second round of fuel up into the Blue Alliance hopper. Right now, we have just started our teleoperated period, 1555 making their way to the middle of the field during this transition shift. 461 getting some extra fuel in right after autonomous before their hub becomes inactive, and it's over to the Blue Alliance. We have very similar scores here as we have 2 minutes left in the match. Going into the Blue Alliance's first shift, we're seeing 1555 and 1646 in the middle of the field trying to collect those fuel as efficiently as possible, but not without difficulty from 4982 trying to knock Precision Guessworks off of their path. And 7617 does the same for the Red Alliance. They're over causing havoc on the Red Alliance zone of the field. We're seeing 7617 trying to bump into all the robots trying to precisely line up and aim to score. That's really prohibiting lots of points from being made on the Red Alliance during their active shift time. Right now we have 4 seconds left in their shift. 461 and 10021 just now getting some fuel up and over in, while 1646 is lined up and ready for that Blue Alliance hub to be active. Right now, just over 1 minute left in the match. 94 points for the Red Alliance, 84 for the Blue Alliance. 10 seconds left in that Blue Alliance active hopper shift. 461 in the middle of the field in that neutral zone. They're trying to push as many fuel as possible, and they're ready for their hub to now become active. Tons of fuel flying in the air from 461 and 10021, and lots of defense coming from 7617. 10021 adding with their full robot full of fuel. 461 doing the same over by their Alliance depot. Right now, 10021 is back with another robot full of fuel right before the 30-second end game that we are now about to see. 181 points for the Red Alliance, 106 for the Blue Alliance. Let's see how many fuel can be scored in these last 30 seconds. We're now seeing 7617 still playing hard defense on the Red Alliance. 12 seconds left in the match. 461 picking up some more last-minute fuel. 10021 still shooting up into that red hopper. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of match number 10 in our lower. They won with a score of 237 points to Alliance's 131 points. That means the Red Alliance is going to advance in the lower bracket to round 4, match 12. But unfortunately, the Blue Alliance is eliminated. But let's give a huge round of applause for Team 1555.